Have you ever wondered why first love holds such a potent space in our hearts? The notion that first love never dies is a romantic and enduring belief, but is it really true? Or is it merely a myth we've been conditioned to believe? Let's embark on a journey of discovery where we'll unravel the mysteries surrounding first love. Keep in mind, we're not here to discredit the magic of first love, but rather to provide a more nuanced understanding of its place in our lives. The first myth to tackle is, first love is the deepest. While it's true that first love can feel incredibly profound, this owes more to its novelty than its depth. As our first experience of such a powerful emotion, it's only natural that it leaves a significant impression. However, depth of love isn't about how many butterflies fluttered in your stomach, it's about understanding, compromise, growth, and shared experiences over time. Next up is the myth that first love is pure and untainted. This notion romanticizes first love, painting it as an ideal that subsequent relationships can't live up to. But it's essential to remember that first love, like any other love, is a human experience, fraught with flaws and imperfections. It's not a fairy tale, it's real life. Then there's the belief that you never get over your first love. It's a popular sentiment in songs and movies, but in reality, people move on from their first love all the time. The human heart is resilient and capable of loving again, and often more deeply and meaningfully. Lastly, we have the myth that first love sets the pattern for all future relationships. While it's true that our first love can influence how we approach relationships, it doesn't dictate our romantic future. We learn, we grow, we change, and so do our relationships. To summarize, while first love holds a special place in our hearts due to its novelty and the intense emotions it evokes, it's not necessarily the deepest or purest form of love. It's a human experience, complete with its flaws and lessons. And though it can influence future relationships, it doesn't set their course. Remember, every love story is unique and each one has its own value and beauty. The important thing is to cherish the love we experience, learn from it, and allow it to enrich our lives without getting lost in the myth and romanticism of first love. So the next time you find yourself reminiscing about your first love, remember these points. Appreciate it for what it was, a significant chapter in your life, but don't let it overshadow the potential of new chapters yet to be written. Because love, in all its forms, is a beautiful journey worth exploring.